Was that relatively easy?
Yeah.
Oh. And then I just store all that under the seat.
God, he's done this so I can hang myself.
Oh yeah, I'm on the cable. Nope, not that key.
Oh, it's trapped. Oh.
Right, maybe I'll show you which key to use. It's
That one.
there. Sorry.
Okay.
I'll take that on myself. So it needs to go in before you start turning it. And maybe that's not the right.
We don't even know the key.
It's that one, right?
It is that one.
Yeah. Maybe go sideways.
Hang on, right, stop.
It's that one.
We're in. Christ.
Oh my days. Right, security off.
Okay. Mind your tootsies on that.
Yep. I'm going to sort this out. You don't need that. You don't need all those cables.
No, I said it was there to wrap around my neck. And that.
Yeah, no, I need to take that off when we open the blinds. We need to open the shutters now, which I know you don't particularly like this job, do you?
Oh,
So
they're
do
great.
it from the middle.
I struggled to get them back in.
So we've got to make sure it's all concertinaed in
can
nicely,
never-
which it isn't.
I've never done it
Can I just say
once.
something?
Yeah.
That was poking out the top there, that's why you couldn't push that in properly.
That's it, give it a
So
little
always
push.
get your fingers over there.
Go on, give it a little push for me.
No, you have a little go.
No, I can't do that.
You can't do it, so you hold the camera then. So I always sort of like put my feet, I always go like that as I fold them up, and it seems to concertina in, but if you're outside it's easier to do that.
We've got faulty ones.
No, I think they're all generally a pain in the arse, if I'm honest with you. I don't think there's naturally any good ones. So let me take this cable off. Right, tell them the purpose of today, then we're going to do the rest of the blinds.
I'm having my first driving lesson. I've only ever driven the campervan on a private campsite, just going down the road.
For that photo, look. She's driven off. And that's the wife driving, by the way. She's done her first drive yesterday, just down this lane while I've done a bit of droning. Bless her.
But we have got a spare Sunday here, so I thought, right, I'm going to take the campervan out. Vanlife needs me to be in control today, so that's what I'm going to do. Last night went disastrously wrong. Well, it didn't go. Well, it did for several reasons. We went to a wild camp, which was full, so then we ended up at a supermarket, and then we woke up in the morning and it was pouring with rain, and Vinnie said, let's go home.
Yeah,
so
not good.
We went home. Anyway, I need to work out how I drive this campervan. See you in a bit. So one thing I do know that is awkward is that the handbrake is here. I'm left-handed. I've got it on my right-hand side here. It's automatic, so that's not a bad shout. It's a beast. It is very, very long. This is 6 metres.
That's what you always say, Sweet Pea.
This is 6 metres.
That's what you always say, Sweet Pea.
I don't think that's ever come out of my mouth before. A 6 metre beast. Right. So I have never felt confident to drive this before. One, because mainly I think it's so wide, so long, and I'm already seeing obstacles. So I've got my car parked there, so I'm not going to go left. So I'm going to go right, but there's 2 parked cars on the left, there's 2 parked cars in front, there's a bungalow. God help us. Okay, let's start her up.
Right, just go on and do it.
There we go. Need a bit of muscles for that handbrake. Foot on brake, down into drive. Oh God, pedestrians, let's let them get out the way.
Riff raff.
Oh God.
Just be sure that you're moving smart when you never that you hit that mark. You're see, I can't blame these youths. I moved something for a year because I had one. But CEOs, judges, 5-0s doing up binge weekends on a man.
Okay, let's go.
So just turn a bit later than your car, yeah? And watch it.
Oh yeah, what are the tips?
Well, to just you're a bit longer than a car, aren't you? So obviously just turn a little bit later, not sharp corners. But just keep checking your mirrors.
Okay. So shall I turn, when do I start turning now?
I'd turn now, but you want to just keep checking your mirrors for that post, don't you? Well, I'd like you to.
Can I get out in one?
Yeah, should be able to. Don't curb my wheels. We're all right, aren't we, that side?
Yeah, but I'm going to go up a curb now.
No, you won't. Keep going. If you're on full lock, you should be all right.
I'm on full lock.
You should be all right, yeah.
I won't, we're going to curb.
Fine.
She's so wide. Am I all right?
Yep. Yeah, you're
yeah.
fine.
Oh my God.
A little bit to my side, a bit more, you're all right. Now, you need to check this side now, so don't turn too quickly.
Oh my God,
because
yeah.
you need to check that car.
Can I turn now?
Yes. Once the back wheel's past it, I think you're all right.
Oh my God, I didn't think about that.
No. What do I know? Eh? What do I know? Nothing. So she's got no water on board or anything, so she's quite light at the moment.
Oh God.
So once again, not too close to the curb, please. So you're lovely. You're doing all right, Wiffi. You're doing all right, babe. You're doing a better job than me.
Oh, I don't think so.
So she's doing all right, a little bit.
It's the width.
It's the width for Trey, but you're all right, Wiffi.
Oh my God.
You're doing all right. You're doing all right.
I'm driving on a roller coaster and I hate roller coasters.
Yeah. Can I put the radio on really loud like you do?
So it was Kingsport that we've just driven through there of Northampton, and we're just making our way down to, well, I'm going to take you to Lamport, but before we get to Lamport we get to Brixworth, and at Brixworth is the Mercedes AMG main head office. So obviously Lewis Hamilton has now left Mercedes. I'm not quite sure who replaced him, to be fair.
It's a drive she knows for the first time in the van. Let's hope we don't die. We probably are all going to die. Nelson's left at home, by the way, so if you don't see a vlog in a 2 weeks Sunday, then someone go and rescue the dog.
So what do I think so far driving a camper van for my first time? I do like the seating position. I don't like the width of it. It feels like you're driving certainly faster than what you are. So I'm only doing 40, I need to put my foot down. I miss the middle mirror that you would normally get in a car. So you're trying to gauge out of these two big mirrors what's behind you, and I can see headlights. So let's get that foot down, try and get a bit of pace, not to piss people off. So I know these roads, so I'm quite confident down these country lanes. But it runs away with you a little bit, and it's just the width and the length. So I think that basically what I'm saying is it's not like driving a car in any shape or form.
I think what she's trying to say is that she's not used to big things. She likes compact, small things. What can I say? Mercedes just whipped past us at that roundabout, didn't he?
Yeah, it feels quite slippy.
It feels like slippy.
Feels quite slippy, yeah. And we've got like, what wheels have we got on this? Well, what wheels have we got on this?
we've got Avon trail terrain tyres, really good ones.
We can say Avon makeup then, bloody bit of lipstick or something.
Not Avon makeup. Wiffi. Yeah, so we just got whipped at that roundabout by a little Mercedes. Like saying to Tracey, when you're sort of like a big vehicle like this, or well, it's not that big, is it? But when you're a van and you're going a little bit slow, you become a bit of a target, don't you, for these boy racers that like to take advantage of roundabouts and little. Anyway, there you go.
Got some heating on.
Pardon?
Heating on. Please.
Heating? Right, yeah, go careful then. Just watching your back end, you're right.
Yeah.
So we've just come into the Lamport, the Swan at Lamport, and the car park's packed. Silly as it's Sunday, isn't it? Forgot about that. So there's actually nowhere to park up, is there? So what you want to do, look, just a little bit more than what you do in your cars, just head a little bit more forward and then turn, so you clear that car there.
Yeah. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do this.
Yeah, but what you can do is just go forward a little bit more, so straighten your wheel. That's it. And then just keep a really good eye of that down there. You can clear it?
Yeah.
Well done, Wiffi. Right, so we ain't going to be able to park in here then, are we?
No.
But well done though, for your first time, that's all right. So you go forward just a little bit more, yeah, then turn.
Yeah. Should we take over driving positions here?
Huh?
Should we take over driving positions here?
Take over driving position?
Yeah.
What do you mean take over?
You get in the driving seat.
You want me to drive now?
Yeah. That was an experience. I did actually quite enjoy it, but I couldn't wait to get back in Princess passenger seat and let the chauffeur take over.
Yes, milady.
So let's go back to what happened last night. So we decided to go to Cambridge, which is only about an hour and a quarter from Northampton. Friday night, we turned up at our wild camp and there was literally nowhere to park.
So let's just go on about the wild camp though. We chose a place in Cambridge city centre. It's a 10-minute walk from the car park, from where we were parking up, to the actual town centre. But it was heaving. I mean, there was one space and the car quickly jumped in there before we could even have got in there. So I think on a Friday night that was a bit of a schoolboy error, to be fair, thinking that we could have parked up there.
Yeah, so then I went on your parking space and then we found a Tesco's, and my God, I think it was the most expensive parking space we've ever found on your parking space, because for us to stay overnight that cost £13, and that's okay, we're not going to grumble about that, but that's expensive for a supermarket car park. But I think it's because it's all city centre, they are clamping down on a lot of free parking if you go to the city for shopping, etc., and tourism. So what happened then was we slept the night in Tesco supermarket car park. It was wonderful. You got the biggest convenience store, so we went and got some food and we had a great night in the van. Woke up in the morning and Vin, what was your problem?
It's raining, it was really cold. I just had the right grump on, if I'm honest with you.
You didn't want to go out vlogging in the rain,
Well, it
and
was
I get
raining,
that.
we didn't have the waterproof camera with us. Everything was against me that morning, so we decided. I just said, Trey, look, at the end of the day, if we was on a campsite, I would have gone and had a nice warm shower, and then I would have put every single light on, put the heating on and battened up. But it was raining cold, we was off grid. I just didn't actually have the energy to do it, to be fair. I just wanted to go home, put the heating on.
So what's come out of this is campsites have their use. They have their use in the winter when it's cold and rainy, because Vinnie couldn't settle. Even if we paid for more parking in Tesco's or we went to another car parking space, Vinnie couldn't settle in there and relax. So he would have welcomed a campsite. So I'm going to make this claim. I am sorry, we'd said we're going to wild camp all year. We're not.
I got to February.
We got to February and we're not going to wild camp. We've actually just booked ourselves on a campsite because we're going to the NEC in not next week but the week after, We've got press passes, so we're going to go and vlog some motorhomes and campervans and caravans.
Who would give us press passes? You know, you're not going to learn nothing from us whatsoever. But yeah, the Travelling Trevins has got twat passes, as I call them.
Yeah, we did actually call them twat passes. So yeah, we've got twat passes. Yeah, so come and tour some vans with us, which will be our next vlog out around the NEC. But yeah, going back to my first driving lesson, I've got to keep doing it more.
9 out of 10, I think you've done really, really well.
I'm proud of myself.
Yeah, you did do well.
Yeah, I've done well, but it is very wide.
Yeah. It's a big
and it's very
bus.
long. So
oh, yes.
I just got to keep practicing. And I'm going to set myself a mission to drive over the Dartford Bridge. The Dartford Bridge. I'm going to take Vinnie over the Dartford Bridge. Love you loads. Bye.
See you later.
Woo,
Bye.
woo.